Hey there YouTube, MS Firefighter 662 here. Here's the story of why I ended up buying a new chainsaw when the one I had was still working perfectly. I wanted to upgrade a little bit. Where I grew up in Mississippi, rural part of town or area, a rural area there, we you don't buy firewood. You go cut down a tree or go find one that's in the woods and you just cut it up, take it home, stack it, let the wood season, and you burn it. You don't go buy firewood. So with that idea, I don't live in Mississippi anymore. Decided, hey, I want a fire pit and some wood to burn. So on my way to work, there was a rather large hardwood tree down in this lady's yard, and I stopped in and asked, hey, can I cut this up for my fire pit out back? And she said, yeah, please help me take that tree away. I was like, cool. Go home, load up my trailer, saw, go down there, and start cutting, and realize this probably a little bit more than a project than I should have taken on, so a bit off more than I could chew with that. So went ahead and loaded everything up, and these things were huge logs. They're like some of them 25, 26 inches across. Here's a part of one right here. So rather large thing, and that could be a pretty daunting task for this smaller chainsaw that, you know, it only has about a 12-inch cut across it. Got the old Stihl 018 Charlie, so I end up with the bigger 271. Anyhow, the logs were so big, I couldn't even pick them up. I had to roll them onto the trailer. I get them home and get all split them all, and a couple good whacks at it, and it just bounces right off. So I should have known better. I knew better, but I didn't want to admit to myself it's too much of a project. So what I ended up doing was upgrading the saw, a little bit bigger one, and just cutting these giant logs up into quarters, well, about a bar width deep. I made a cross in the middle and used a wedge and split them into quarters, and then use this electric log splitter right here. And if you hadn't seen the video for that, check that out. Be a link in the description down below. It's a Earthquake 5-ton electric one, and you can pick those up at I believe that one's Tractor Supply, but you can pick up, they're the same ones, they're just rebranded differently for whatever box store you're buying them from. And so yeah, so and in order to make my workload a little less, I upgraded saws and got a really good value on it at the local Rural King. And so thanks to those guys for working with me on the price for this specific saw. If you hadn't seen the video for that as well on how that purchase went, please look in the description down below for the link to that one. You'll probably enjoy it as well. And while we're talking about links, I'll put one in there on why you should buy the best power tools, or tools in general that you can possibly afford for your application. There's a little bit of story time with that one. So that's it, guys. That's why we ended up with a bigger saw, because my ego got me, and this took off on a big project that probably shouldn't have. And the idea of saving $100, a couple $100 on firewood, I cut my own. Well, I ended up getting a new saw. There's close to $400, and then this electric log splitter. It's close to $200. So yeah, my firewood just got really expensive. And one trip to the doctor for back problems. Is it worth it? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and share. See you later, guys.